Hello, hello everyone. You're on Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts, and I'm Tony. Hi, hello. Alright, this might be a long video because I'm working on more Christmas cards today. You heard me. Okay, so, I just had, my mind just went blank. Okay, pull up a seat, grab something to eat, maybe a snack or two. Craft along with me, or watch me while you do your housework. Just play my videos though. Help me get those watch hours in. Okay, yeah. Let's jump right into it. And real quick, if you don't know yet, I have a birthday challenge giveaway going on right now. There's a video or two that I have done now, describing the rules and what you have to do for that challenge. I will link those videos down below. Okay, so you can check them out. Alright, so I have no idea how fast these cards today are going to be, but let's just tell you, I got 2 sheets of blank watercolor paper, okay, and with the first sheet, I pretty much just I sprayed it with water, and I put red and green paint all over it, right? Well, these are 2 panels that I cut out of that sheet. And that's what they look like. What I did was I sprinkled some salt on there while they were drying. So I don't know if the camera, can you see all that texture in there? Pretty cool, huh? So I cut these 2 panels out that will fit my cards. Here's my cards. But before we glue them onto our card base, we're going to decorate them. And then at the other sheet, I did a purple type theme. Purples, blues, I put in a little bit of, you can't tell, but there is a little bit of red mixed in there. But with when the red mixes in with the blue, it creates another purple. And I also put salt on this one and let it dry. And then there's some pretty cool textures in there. And I used watercolor for this technique instead of my ink sprays. And these are just 2 panels that I cut out. And I do have scraps that I'm saving from cutting all that stuff out. And I might use these for other cards. Alright, so let's start on the purple ones first, because that's my favorite color. I like to play around with those. But once the whole sheet's all dry, I'll take a little credit card and I will scrape all that stuff off. Salt. I'll scrape all the salt off. Okay, and then I'll measure and cut the pieces that I need. But we're going to decorate these first before they go on. And I've got 2 images that I want to use with these. But we're going to decorate them first. Alright, so we're going to get some snowflakes out. And poor thing. I need another one of these. Okay. I've got a mess going on in my art room. Tell you what, it definitely is going to need a huge cleaning here soon. Okay. So what I'm doing is just going to stamp the background. Snowflakes. So how's everyone doing today? Alright, I'm going to try to do this one. And we're going to add more snowflakes, but in different stamps. I'm trying not to do it in the center because my images are going to cover most of that up. Okay. Let's get a different stamp. So you can do all kinds of different backgrounds and techniques with the watercolor. You pretty much just get a watercolor sheet, tape it down to your table, or you could spray the back and then the front so your paper doesn't curl. And then, I got some stars in there too. And let's get a bigger snowflake. The stamps I'm using for this one, somebody gifted it to me, but this is what it is. They're well loved, very well loved. I don't even know what year I got them. It says 2020 Hero Arts on the back. Made in, oh cool, made in the U.S. Supporting our U.S. citizens. This is going to look so cool. This fairy can be like our nighttime winter fairy. Saying, season's greetings, everyone. Alright, I think that one's good. I still have to squeeze in the stars too. Okay. There's that one. The older these stamps get, though, the stickier they get. Are they supposed to do that? Or does that mean they're breaking down? Okay, now I'm going in with a star. So, did I finish telling you? So get your watercolor paper, put one on your table, tape it down, spray it with water, and then get your watercolors and make sure they're got a lot of water in them, and then you just drop it in, or you can squiggle the lid in, and it will start to all bleed together, and you just keep doing that until you have your desired coverage. Sprinkle it with salt and let it set and dry. So you might want to do that at the beginning of the day so they're dry by later in the evening. Oh, that's going to be so cute. Okay. Do you ever get giddy that what you're doing is coming across quite well and you're really proud of it? Oh, see? I overspoke, but you know what? My little mistake there is going to be covered up. Someone was trying to derail me. Okay. Those are so cute. I love it. I think that should be enough. Okay. Now, yeah. You know how I put the gold thread behind things before I glue it down? Well, you can do that. What is going on here? Working all stuff together. I think I got these last year at Walmart, or could have been the year before that. Let's see. Yeah, I got these last year at Walmart. Okay, 2024 at Walmart, right? And these are tinsel for your tree, right? But even tinsel can be used as art supply stuff. You just got to think of a way to use it differently. But this sticker was making them stick together. I don't know where it came from. So instead of using a gold thread behind things, I like using this stuff, especially in wintry things. So we're going to get our little angels out here, and we need tape on the back of them. What did I do? Oh, good. I'm pretty sure I plugged in my glue gun, but for some reason I had to double check and make sure I wasn't just hallucinating. Right? Okay, I think that's good. I just need it like right in the middle of them. Tell you what, guys, you gotta look at things differently. You'd be surprised, because I don't think I've seen anyone use tinsel for your trees for things. You know what I mean? And if there's a video out there of someone using tree tinsel as an arts and crafts stuff, please let me know. I'm curious to see it. You know what? Maybe I should look that up today. Some arts and craft projects using tinsel. I'm pretty sure I'll get a whole bunch of videos of people covering their Christmas trees in tinsel. That doesn't count. Okay, so let's uncover one here. Okay. Now I've already got this one open, and I'm going to pull a little bit. This one's iridescent. I believe they come in different colors. And so I've got a few pieces out. I know you can't quite see what I'm doing because it's so iridescent looking, but they're on there, and I'm just gonna loop it on there. Just kind of go back and forth. Gotta be very careful. This two-sided tape is quite strong sometimes, and you gotta be careful when you pull your fingers back up not to tear your image. I almost did that one time. I was like, oh, that would have been way bad. Way bad. some reason that one doesn't want to lay down straight. Okay. So I got one on there. And I'm going to add at least 2, maybe 3 more. I want it to be kind of full, but not full. Does that make sense? And I'm pretty much trying to do the same thing I do with the gold thread that I use on everything. And hopefully this iridescent tinsel will stand out against the dark background. You guys will have to let me know, have you ever used tinsel for anything but decorating your Christmas tree? I remember, gosh, let's go back to our childhood, guys. Whose parents or grandparents decorated their Christmas trees with tinsel? But it wasn't just a light, it was heavy, overloaded. I think I have a really old photo of one of my grandma's Christmas trees, and one of her trees, it was white, and she had the yellow, it was like the silver tinsel, just like it was covering it like crazy. Alright, I'm going to put a few more strands here. So does anybody remember having, okay, I've got too many strands here. Does anybody remember trees like that? Just like one little match would make the whole tree go up. Okay. I think one more might do it here. This is going to be so pretty. Alright. Can you guys tell? I'm not sure if you can tell yet, but wait until I get her on the card. Oh my goodness, what happened? Oh my goodness. Guys, I think I messed up. So I had her on the table here. Apparently I didn't clean the table off. She's got ink on her face. Huh. I'm so sad now. Don't want to do that over again. Could we be sad about this? Or could we spin this in a weird direction? So this Christmas card is going to be for me to give out instead of me giving it to my friend to give out. Because I might turn this witchy now and give her a face tattoo. Alright, we're just going to go with it. Gosh, that makes me angry though. Why did I do that? That ever happened to you guys? Like you're working on it, you're so proud, and then you're like, you kind of look at the bigger picture, what it's going to look like, and you're like, oh, how did that happen? Holy crap, you know. Like, yep. And I just burnt myself. Trying to get her down. Okay. Okay, so you can't tell. Okay, don't look at her face. Look around her. Can you guys see? It's not giving the desired effect that I thought it would. Maybe I should have added more, but they're in there. And sometimes you get just little glimpses of that tinsel, that very iridescent tinsel. Like you can see a little bit above her head here. And her wing. I added like 4 strands, but you can't tell. Okay, so we're going to set her aside. I will fix her later. I think I'm going to go in and give her like some little freckles pattern. There's a little bit of ink on her wing, but I can't tell as much there. But gosh, that makes me mad. I'm bummed out about that. Okay, let's try this again. Now I'm afraid to put anything on that table. Let's clean it real quick. I don't make that mistake very often, guys. I must be off my game. Okay. Yeah, there was a little bit of ink on there. I did that stamping, and I was stamping off the edge a little bit. And so some of that ink got on the table, and I wasn't thinking. Okay, note to self. Cleaning the table after stamping. Especially if I don't use paper underneath my stamp. Alright. Okay, she's still clean. This one is still clean. So, let's try this again. Alright, but we're going to need a lot more of this. We're going to pull out the whole thing, and stuff is already getting stuck to it. Stuff is kind of like, it feels like wiry, like have you ever felt what horsehair feels like? Alright, I got a nice big bundle going on here now. And I'm going to do something different here. Let's try something else here. There's my fingers here. Hold on, I need a glue stick. So this might be a longer video than I thought. I have some very simple steps mapped out in my head, but no, this is not going to turn into a simple thing. No, it's not. We're going to get complicated. Okay. Trying to make sure that it's nice looking and not like super messy. Sorry if I'm slightly out of frame. Okay. Alright. Some of this I gotta cut. Okay. So, oh, that's gonna look cute. Okay, let's try putting that down on the card. And her face is not messed up, thank goodness. Okay. Looks like a mess on the back though, doesn't it? But we like to experiment here. I'm gonna go off the card slightly. We're gonna try any like straight ones coming out are gonna get turned down a little. Okay. Alright, that's what it looks like on the panel. Oh, about dropped it. Now can you see that tinsel on there? A lot more than the other one. Okay, so let's put that tinsel aside. And then we're going to glue it to the card base. Okay. But before we do that, purple. I'm just giving that white edge where we cut it a darker edge. So kind of like this, I don't know, to me it finishes it, makes it look finished. Because I really don't want to cut another color and put it on there. That's going to be really cute. Okay, let's go ahead and glue that down. Okay. Every time. Sorry, I had to clean that glue. Doesn't matter if I put the cap on it every single time, it still dries out at the tip there. Okay. Now we're just going to make sure that glue takes hold. We are already at a half an hour. Jeez. Can't believe this one card took that long. Okay. Now, I kind of wanted to put some snowflake stickers. Didn't want it propped up that much. That's cute. Oh. Okay. And put some little twinkle twinkle. Get my magical pokey tool. And we're going to put some little gems on here. That's so cute. Ta-da! Wicked Stella. So cute. Okay, there we go. Isn't that cute? You can see that tinsel behind her. It's not super obvious, but in person you can see it really well. And then I got the Wicca still on there. Now off camera I'm going to stamp a sentiment on the inside. And I think I'm going to go with the peace, love, joy, or tears the season to be jolly. Or, what's this one? This one's Merry Christmas. Wishing you the joy of the season. I might go with that one. That should fit on the inside, right? Yeah. So I might go with this one or this one. Or there's this one that says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I think that one would go good with that one too. Alright, but I'll stamp that off camera because I want to move on to doing one of the red and green ones before I approach an hour. I don't want to keep you guys too long today. Okay, I'm going to use this stamp set from, it's Globeland. And I think this might have been one of the stamps I got from BB Crafts. I don't think I ordered this one. I do remember getting this last year though. I do know that. Where's... Uh-oh. Oh. So where's my stem block? Now I haven't even picked out an image that I wanted on these yet. That's kind of cool. I like that. Okay, there's that one. And then, wasn't sure if... We're just going to start marking things here. I'm just adding color, more color to the background. I'm using my acrylic pins. That's kind of cool, huh? It's really light. You can just see them in there. And then what is even with the green? Oh, would she look cute on there? That might be too big. I do like her, but I want to put her on something else. Why is it not? My marker felt kind of dry. I'm just going to fill in the berries here. Sorry if I get really quiet. I have to focus. Now, before I move on, don't want to ruin another image. There we go. Okay. Now, I might have to cut out another image. Alright, I'm going to pause and then I'll be right back because I have to flip through my books. Okay, I am back. Alright, so I decided to cut this cute little gal out because she's got the holly berry stuff on here, and then I got the holly berries here, and I think she's gonna look just a darling. Absolutely darling in there. Alright, I just need to find the card base. And I think what I'm going to do is, I think I might glue her on first. No, let's go ahead and glue the panel on first. Okay. And just make sure that glue takes hold. Got too much glue on that corner. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Look at her. Isn't that just adorable? Now, we're going to put some more Castilla on there. Some jimmies. Snow on there. I think my Castilla might be empty. Getting a that one needs to be redone. I don't know what was going on there. Whoa. Too much. Oh. It's like a black thumbprint. Oh wait, I missed some berries there. Okay, now let's use these ones. These ones kind of look like they have like snowflakes in them. Okay. Put one here. One over here. So cute. I love it. Alright, hold on. Okay, I'm back. My husband checked in on me. Alright, so there's card number 2, and here's card number 1. Aren't those cute? And see all the Wicca Stella I put on her? Very pretty, huh? She's got Wicca Stella on her too. That's gorgeous. Alright, so here's which one was your favorite today? Card number 1, card number 2. And I'm going to stamp sentiments on the inside of them. And I think I'm going to use the same stamp for each one of them on the inside. I'm going to do the Merry Christmas and Happy New Year for both of those. And then off camera, I'll do another one of those, but this is the image I'm going to use for the next one. And this one I'm going to try to fix. And this card will be for myself to hand out to one of my YouTube friends. And these ones can go to my friend's mom, or my friend, or my daughter. I think my daughter would like to hand these out to you. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. It's free to do, and it supports my channel and what I love to do. And if you like what you saw today, give me a thumbs up as well. And if you ever want to get notified on the videos that I post, hit that notification bell. And if you want to support my crafty channel in other ways, I have some Amazon wish list links in my About section on my YouTube page. And you can help me because I'm a broke girl trying to craft, and crafts are expensive. So I tend to use a lot of hand-me-downs as well, or freebies or stuff like that. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a magical day.